Boys, what's the meaning? What is the meaning? Fucking mackerel. I guess that is his name. Well, that's mine now.
And I'm off.
Shit. We were about to go out and listen to Alistair whinge, I believe.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
Yes. Tie them.
Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends?
Flemish. She's Dutch.
Daveth was right.
Or Belgian.
You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
Yes. Also, hello, Adrian and Ember. Why'd you save us?
Well, we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these dark spawn. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
I like the little torches she has going back there. Nay.
But we were fighting the Darkspawn. The king had nearly defeated them. Why would Loghain do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The archdemon.
What is this thing?
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history.
Henrietta. Yeah, but it's so that if anyone decapitates me, they know where the head goes. Will you help us?
Me? I am just an old woman who lives in the wilds. I know nothing of blights and darkspawn.
Well, whatever Loghain's insanity, he obviously thinks the Darkspawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
Reapers,
and
eh?
who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this Loghain of his mistake.
He just betrayed his own king. If Al Eamon knew what he did at Ostagar, he would be the first to call for his execution.
Is Al Eamon an important dude?
I suppose. Al Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Let's do this.
Such determination. How intriguing.
I still don't know if Al Eamon's help would be enough. He can't defeat the Darkspawn horde by himself.
What about the treaties, mate?
See, there is a smart lad.
Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
It probably won't be that easy.
And when is it ever?
It's always been the Grey Warden's duty to stand against the Blight. And right now, we're the Grey Wardens.
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
Alright then. Yes, and tie them.
No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl.
What's all the
The
stew?
last time I looked, you had ears.
Huh? Tie them, but if she doesn't want to come...
Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the Horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Alright.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight.
Tank it.
Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens. Do you understand?
Fuck.
I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
Yeah, we'll keep her safe, sure.
Allow me to get my things, if you please.
If you'll teach me how to make a staff float on my back.
I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. 'Tis not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
No, speak up all you want.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
Pulsius is kind of naive. Get over yourself, Alistair, goddamn.
If you worry that I will summon demons and transform into an abomination, I assure you I will at least wait until you are not looking.
I feel better already.
It probably smells of ammonia. I used to eat these pills. Like some garlic bullshit. Fucking mosquitoes left me alone then, it was alright. I have some questions.
I may have answers. Ask.
Are you really what came out of her?
'Twas she who raised me, and thus I consider her my mother, born from her womb or not. 'Tis what you meant, yes?
Going to stay alone?
Mother was alone long before I came, and will be so long after I am dead. Such is her choice, though I suspect she would claim the choice was made for her.
You need a good banan. Never been outside of one.
From time to time, I have been to the village I mentioned, watched its people, and pondered what curious beings they are. On occasion, I purchased goods from the village merchants. There I spoke with men a little. There they stared and knew me as an outsider. Mother wishes for me to expand the horizon of my experience beyond the wilds. Even she was not born here.
Do you want that, mate?
What I want is to see mountains. I wish to witness the ocean and step into its waters. I want to experience a city rather than see it in my mind. So, yes, this is what I want. Actually, leaving is harder than I thought, however. Perhaps Mother is right. It must simply be done quickly.
Well, it's hard because I've locked you in conversation. Tell me about the village.
'Tis a small place of little consequence called Lothering. No more than a stop along your Imperial Highway where travellers purchase goods from local farms and smiths. I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger such as me.
A chantry? And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch?
Of course they have. They even called out their Templars once. They found nothing.
Why before we go?
I mention it for its tavern, where travellers gather with news from other places. 'Tis small enough that our appearance might go unnoticed.
Kitty.
Beyond that, 'tis close, and I know the way.
It's pretty floaty, yeah. Also, the things he's done to those belts to make her skirt, goddamn. How are we gonna get past the Dark John?
The real question is how we are going to get your friend past the Darkspawn, is it not?
That's true. We can sense the Darkspawn. Conversely, they can sense us.
I don't sense shit.
You won't right away. No. It takes time. We should be able to sneak past smaller groups, but larger ones, or particularly intelligent Darkspawn, will always detect us.
Mother has given me something else for them to smell instead as we pass by. 'Tis important we head out of the wilds, however, not farther in.
Adrian, I believe it has something to do with if something floats or not. The Darkspawn are camped further in the forest?
They come from underground, like an eruption. They broke through deep within the forest, and that is where they will be most concentrated.
Alright, what skills do you have?
I know a few spells, though I am nowhere near as powerful as Mother. I have also studied history and your Grey Warden treaties.
Can you cook?
I can cook, yes.
Substitute from Alistair.
Right, my cooking will kill us. That's all I meant.
I also know at least 15 different poisons that grow right here in this marsh. Not that I would suggest 'tis at all related to cooking.
I have no more questions.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
My sir. Right, so a mod we should probably have had, which I don't, is one where all the followers that join you start unleveled. But we don't. So we don't. Did you say you knew poisons, but you don't know poisons, Morgan? Have you been lying to me? You have. You know herbalismus, not poisons. Mayberry crunch. Nice. Yes. Oh no.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Bannorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Right, it's been.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
What a shiny lady. Glistening with the royal oils. Dumb fucking hat. You too, Alistair. Goddamn, look at that. Here he is. It's our mate. Boof, boof. Oh no. Shit, well. That's a lot of assholes. Alistair, you know how to function.
Off I go.
More darkspawn.
Don't hit Alistair. Resisted, fuck me. What am I doing? Shooting this guy. Yeah, fucking Alpha beating up Pulsius.
You insist! Yes.
Alistair. I think it's implied that at least they're not shark spawn. Eat ales. Nice. Oh, happily in trousers. Oh, serious? Oh, good dog. Dogspawn didn't hurt you, did they?
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
Come here, dog. Boof. What a man. So he's brown, kind of large, and he's a dog, so we call him Log. There we go. Oh, what a fine man. Well, it was what we called him last time, from the same logic. So I'm not gonna pretend to innovate here. However, we'll find new ways of killing people in this one. We're gonna binnovate. His dog, it's you.
Wake up, gentlemen! More travelers to attend to.
Look at that fucking hammer.
Led by an elf, of all things.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers!
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
You're toll collectors then?
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
You're fixing the highway.
Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you, see?
Do shut up. Even a Genlock would have understood that.
I'm not
Well,
paying.
I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
How dare you? Come at me.
Well, this is going nowhere. Let's finish this, gents. Now let's see. Which one first?
Now we get our hands dirty.
See, Alistair, as usual, is suffering from the owl.
It's your time to die!
All right.
No, his arms. Hey,
We're
Lentil.
just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all.
Get by, you're a criminal.
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
Oh, that sounded sincere. What's a question answered? Right.
Well, what could I tell you? We aren't even from these parts.
What are you doing?
Well, watching for folks fleeing from the south. Chasing from the wilds and farmholders, mostly. There aren't soldiers here anymore, so we help ourselves.
No, he's
Try
charismatic.
not to
He's,
hurt
he's
anyone
got
too
the
much.
accent. Hey, hard man. Where are you going on, mate?
It's packed full. The band took his men north with Tairn Loghain, so there's no one looking out for it except a few Templars at the Chantry. Well, I was just trying to feed my family, you know?
Aww. Heard about any survivors, mate?
Couple, maybe. A group of wounded Ash Warriors came by earlier. Got right out of their way.
Yeah, the blood from in this always looked a bit silly because it looks like it's been sprinkled on from afar with some sort of nozzle rather than it actually came out of something he fought. It's too evenly distributed. What news, mate?
Everyone's saying how the Grey Wardens betrayed the king during the Darkspawn fight. Got him and themselves killed. Tairn Loghain pulled out just in time. First thing he's doing as regent is putting a bounty on Grey Wardens.
What a twat.
Well then, let me go!
Now you die.
I'm not going down without a fight!
So Polsius is, he's not much for the authorities.
Yes.
Damn it, Alistair.
At your order.
He might be a good guy, but he's
Now we get our hands dirty.
not gonna respect us.
I am your death. Too easy.
How about you then? It's
Me and you shall pay.
Hi.
Now this should be fun!
Oh, I didn't turn on aim. Shit, there. Miser. Knight's Note. Oh, guy of red shift. I will not know no hard chunks.
Yes.
Good going.
House.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Do you want to talk about it, Alistair?
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
Go for. Let's go hear some news.
But we need to decide what our general plan is for afterwards, don't we? I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
Sure.
There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arl Eamon is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Mm-hmm. Can we contact the Grey Men?
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Why am I the boss?
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Arl Eamon is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
I've never actually finished this, hard man. What do you think, Morrigan?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Yeah, I was streaming it before and Twitch fucked me. It decided I wasn't done streaming. One stream never ended, so I could never export it. So the I've got hiccups now. Fuck. The VOD for YouTube could not be uploaded, so there was a 9-hour hole in the middle of the VOD. Admittedly, it was the Chantry, so but it kind of put a fuck me. Okay. Find these people.
I can give you directions, if you like.
My clan has already fled north. We won't find them.
There must be other Dalish in Ferelden. In fact, I'm sure of it. If we head eastward, towards the Brisilian Forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that
Fucking
area.
Brasil.
Hopefully, they will still be there.
Go bleed each other, yeah. Arl Eamon?
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Yeah, I was looking at Sinking City since it apparently is out soon, but Epic Store exclusive, so it might as well not exist.
We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
Circle of Magi.
That would be at their tower on Lake Carlenhard to the north. We'll be looking for the first enchanter. Whoever that is.
How can you never get it to work? The GOG version works fine. Where's Lilgoon?
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
Okay.
Then you have a plan.
That's odd. Alright.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
And you will soon see the third and last mod we have in.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a
Damn it.
scary witch who lives in the middle of a
I'm
forest?
off.
Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps, you would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Oh, we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
Such sass. Little sassy boy.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you. There's none to be found.
Speak up, I can't hear
Move
you
on
in
if
your
you can.
fucking helmet.
Lothering's lost.
I want some news. The bandits out there, mate.
Thieves prey on the unfortunate whenever they get the chance. We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Yeah. Time.
Best of luck wherever you might go.
Oh, we're not done talking.
I'm just here to keep watch.
Ah, look how they moan and wail and gnash their teeth. It is sad to watch how
Yes.
helplessly they scurry about.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen my mother?
Maybe. Who is she?
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
You look very ginger, kid. Where's your dad?
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
I'll look for her.
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
Oh, fuck you then. Go to the... have some money.
A whole silver! Wow, thank you. So, are you really an elf?
Yes.
Father says elves aren't very nice, but you're nicer than everybody here. Thank you for helping me.
Alright, Deeks. A flea.
Stop looking at me, mongrel. I have nothing you want. Why do you keep staring at...
How dare you accuse me of thievery?
Damn it.
I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough!
Well.
People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
This is
What about my food?
I said enough!
This is voice guy of the bandit. So here's the last mod.
You aren't one of my captors. I have nothing to say that would amuse you, elf. Leave me in peace.
Who are you?
A prisoner. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
I'm Pulsius.
You mock me. Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now. I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
You want some food?
Tempting, but I shall decline. Were you in my position, would you prolong your imprisonment?
Do you wanna... I need some help, mate.
No doubt. What help do you seek?
We fight the Blight.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Also, your little looky hole here seems like you should be able to climb out. I am, yes.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Hey now. Would she let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance. It seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
Alright.
Farewell, then.
Eaten alive by Darkspawn. That's cruel. I wonder why the revered mother's so afraid of him.
Out you go.
Bloop. And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
Times then.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Sorry, Log.
Yes.
Look at this big man. What a large man. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, I have this ring. Probably go to Aslister. There we go. Yeah, so the other mod is making Sten look less shit.